Night Sports Delight. It is the platform sports talk show with your boy Smooth.
And Sadal.
And Stan, baby.
Because when it's about sports,
It becomes our business.
And business just picked up.
what's going on?
Yeah.
Knuckle punch.
What?
Oh.
What? He's just mature with it. Knuckle punch.
Knuckle punch. Fatality.
Finish him.
Right. So, we back yet again, live from the getaway.
Right. I was getting ready to say that.
Live from the getaway. Next week, we will be back at Smoke Session. We'll explain that later on. But right now, it's a cold one here, man. 2 days ago, it was like 60, 50-something degrees. Now today, it's 30-something.
No jacket on.
This weekend supposed to be snowing. Gotta love the Midwest, right?
It's crazy, man.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. But hey, we here. You always know what to do, right? In between myself and Stan, you'll see information on how to be on the show.
Every time.
In between. It's not on you. It's not like stacked on you.
Okay.
So you passed the test today.
Every
You good. But yes, so if you want to be on the show via phone live, you know what to do. It's right there. Boom.
314. I don't know number.
231-0. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Speed.
It's 281-330-8004.
8004. Don't call that one. That's the wrong one.
The number disconnected.
Exactly.
You can do whatever you
The
want.
number you reach.
Also,
We're sorry.
Don't call 678-999-8212. Don't call that.
Don't call 777-9311.
Dang, that was my next one. And then don't call what's the other number?
867-5309. Don't call that one.
Definitely don't call that
What's that
one.
one song? 6,
Tommy
3,
two-tone.
4, 5, 7, 8,
9. Right.
Taking us back on that one.
Right.
I mean, while we're at it, don't call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Right.
10,
11, 12. That was the song, though, man.
Well, it was catchy. I was like, cool. I know how to read a clock.
All right, y'all. So make sure y'all share this video with others.
Thank
Tell
you.
them to
That's in my
subscribe to our page. Click on that
Bell.
because once we go live
You will be notified.
on all of the mobile devices, let's get it in. The round table
I'm going to say it.
begins now.
I'm going to say it. And I'm pretty sure somebody might agree with me. I feel incomplete without the pickups this week. Dang it. I'm like, I ain't have to bring nothing. Usually I got to bring a folder and a pen. Dang it. I'm just...
And the attitude because you already know
It
something
feels
happening.
weird. It's like, it only feels weird because football is still going on.
Right.
Like, I feel like we should have a playoff pick'em.
Last year we did one.
Well,
Yeah.
ain't this about a...
Last year we did it.
Yeah, we got blown up by
Yeah, it was like freaking.
after wild card weekend, and it would have got blown up after wild card weekend.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
definitely.
Yeah.
Like, well, throw that, toss them up in there. Like,
Yep.
it was over by the divisional round, man.
Cody Parkey
Uh-oh.
does not deserve that criticism.
He doesn't.
He does not.
There's a whole lot of idiots of the week for real.
The
Did
whole
you
lot.
see-
That video.
Did you
He's
see the video where the
biggest
guy
idiot.
was going in?
He's the biggest.
We
my
cannot
Lord.
play that on this show.
Show okay.
It be all
was
kind of
going
beep,
in.
beep, 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 beep.
Where the beep? It's the beep. But yeah, it came out that
That's hilarious.
defensive lineman tipped the kick.
Right.
Wow.
So even then, for it to be tipped and get that close, you can't be mad at him.
Nah.
The first kick,
First kick,
as
went
he called
straight
timeout.
through. So even then, I was just like, okay, like how? Because I was thinking, I'm just sitting there, I'm like, I'm
Right.
like, dang, Chicago just been
They just trolled the mess out of
Chicago
them.
just been having a bad couple weeks.
Right.
From the Bulls to the Bears to the anyway. Yeah.
No.
I'm not.
No.
Trust me, I'm not.
We're not gonna talk about that guy from
I
Chicago.
don't even know who you're talking about.
Oh, I don't know either.
I don't know.
I don't
So
know.
yeah, he's just been getting the bad rep. That one fan walking out of Soldier Field just mad.
I mean, he was.
And then like it's bad when Kobe and Dwayne got to come to your rescue. Kobe was like, "Here's what you do: you go back, you work on it, and you improve next season. You knock them all in. You go 300 for 300. However many you got to make, you nail each and every one of them." I think he hashtag. I don't remember what the hashtag was, but it had a curse word in it, and it was like, you know what? Yeah, Go to the lab.
Yeah.
Work.
Hey, you know what? But think about this though. The Bears don't get in this position every year.
Right.
And so it's gotta hurt. So you
like,
finally get in a position where you got a home field advantage, at least for one round, and you get in there and you're favored to go, and you know, one of the best teams you've had in a long time, and to lose like that.
And it goes back to what I said before. I said, can they really depend on Trubisky to carry him over the hump?
Trubisky actually played decent.
He did.
He actually played
Special
decent.
teams just messed everything up. Well, no, the defense had the last.
He surprised me with his play. He actually made some, and you know, getting down to that position. You know, I judge the quarterback between the last 2 minutes of the game and how they do, because that adversity really shows you what the quarterback is all about.
Right.
And he led the team all the way down in position. So
on the other end, what are your thoughts now on Nick Foles?
He got lucky. He got lucky.
Well,
That kick got tipped. He got lucky.
yeah, I think I still, man.
We'll,
don't know.
You know what?
I don't know.
We'll see when they go against the Saints.
Right.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I gotta see.
Speaking of the Saints, y'all hear about what Sean Payton did?
No.
Sean Payton walked into the Saints locker room with 4 guards and the Lombardi Trophy
No, he didn't.
on top of $225,000 in cash.
What?
Which is the Super Bowl bonus for all the players.
Okay.
And he said, y'all want this? Win 3 effing games. Whoa. Uh-oh.
It's all motivation.
He was like, y'all want this? Win 3 fucking games.
Motivation.
games. That's
Let's
all
go.
Better
Think
get
about
on your
that, though.
job.
I mean, well, they
Think
got
about that. Only 3 games.
They got one down pat.
Only 3 in a row.
I know this season been full of what in
Look,
the hell. But the Eagles,
I've already learned my lesson on picking a football team to be down pat. We'll get into that
later.
later.
We'll definitely get to that. So, like the Eagles, though, man, that's a lot of. And you in New Orleans? You're gonna have to visit the little voodoo people on Bourbon Street, and I'm pretty sure they're not gonna go against the Saints no matter how much you pay.
Oh no, they ain't. Oh no,
What?
they ain't. They got morals,
I
man.
wonder how much you
Even
gotta
though they deal with
anyway,
sin, but okay.
so yeah, that was that. I saw that. I was like, wow.
Right. And then you were saying something about injury with LeBron. That could be.
Yeah, LeBron's groin injury has turned into something bigger. He is now suffering, sources say, from a hernia
Ooh,
that is requiring surgery. And here's the thing. LeBron doesn't want to go under the knife.
How long would he be out if he had surgery?
There's no timetable out yet.
Hernia
Those kind of
surgery.
injuries is so tricky.
Because it's soft tissue injury.
Right.
It's not like
Right.
like a bone, or you can expect that to heal about 6 months. Soft tissue, you never know. Like if you had to do something with your knee or do something with your Achilles, those are soft tissue injuries.
I mean, if you think about it,
I don't know.
this would be the first time LeBron had to have surgery.
Yeah.
So that might be that might be a little psychic, playing with his psyche and stuff, messing with that. Because like 16 years professional, plus your time in high school, you've been playing this game of basketball for 20 plus years,
Right.
and you haven't had to have a surgery once.
And it's different now because he's not 25. He's
Exactly.
what, 30, 34,
38.
35?
Yeah.
He's not 38.
No.
He's 34.
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
Yeah, he's
Wait,
34.
16. Yeah, he's 34.
Yeah.
Yep, just celebrated his 34th birthday.
And you're 34-year-old
Pulled up to the
athlete.
Staples with a glass of wine.
And you've never been injured. And
Well,
now you got a serious injury.
I mean, he's been injured, just not this serious.
I'm talking about when I say
Talking about
it's hurt
surgical
and injured. There's
necessity.
hurt and injured.
Right.
When you're hurt, everybody gets hurt. You come back. When you're injured, you got to go under the knife. You can't play.
Mhm.
You're incapacitated. He's never been injured. Injured. Injured.
Injured.
No, you injured,
Yeah,
injured.
you
huh?
injured. And that, like you said, man. Oof.
I say you talk with your wife, you talk with your family, talk with your support system, because them cats is dope than a mug. I've been watching more than the game. Dude got a solid support system behind him. Rap with them, y'all. Shoot, just knock it out, man.
I would say just go get your surgery and come back.
Think about
You're
it.
LeBron James.
Think about it. Right now, they
Yeah,
are
you can
number
come back.
8 in the Western Conference.
And 1-5. No, I'm sorry.
2-5.
2-5 the last 7
They
games.
ain't been number 8 in years. They've always been on the outside looking in. Right now, if you get this surgery done, at most, they work hard, maintain the number 8 spot. You come back, try to gain a little clout. Maybe number 7. Maybe. Or maybe you take number 8.
But at
and
the
you
same
thrash
time,
Denver, because Denver ain't got
And this is a long game too. You know, he's there for multiple years.
But look, think
He'll
about
up for the
this,
rest
though.
of the season and then go into next year.
But at the same token, you can't keep the same squad you got right now.
That's okay though. They're gonna get better though. They're only
I
gonna
don't
get
know.
better.
Hey, when you got LeBron James, patience goes out the window in regards to a long-term
LeBron
plan.
ain't got
But think
no
about
window
this.
for-
Look at the free agents that's coming up next year. They're gonna get better. And you know, Magic Johnson already said this ain't it. This ain't over.
Mhm.
LeBron is just the start.
This is phase 1.
So I would say just heal up. Be patient, heal up, come back stronger. Man, the Lakers could be dangerous, man.
I don't know. I can't.
Now,
trust,
if you have a lingering injury
I
going
can't
into
trust,
next
like,
year,
Brandon
now you
Ingram
got
in there.
questions. You got
I can't trust Ingram. I can't trust Lonzo Ball. And Magic can say everything he wants to say preseason, but when it get out to the season, and then they had a bad start, but then they got real hot, all of a sudden you start hearing rumors. What about AD? What about this guy?
I mean, AD still.
What
coming.
about
Come on now.
what about Bradley Beal? What about so and so and so? So it's like all of a sudden it's a different beast when you got LeBron James on your team and y'all close in the race. Then you get hungry and now you want to get greedy and like, you know what? We actually maybe a few players away. I know I said what I said in the preseason, but now when it get down to the whole nitty gritty, let's see if you can make something happen here. So just be mindful of some moves happening between now and
I mean, we are approaching trade deadline.
exactly.
that would be of a benefit
Yeah.
because you're gonna feel like you need those other players now.
Because the last thing though is, let's say LeBron James is out for a whole nother month or two. The Lakers won't have the 8th seed with the guys they got on the floor right now. And I don't see Magic saying, just fall back. We'll try again next year.
He's a competitor, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's
That's my
competitive.
point. So that's why a move may have to be made very soon to just hold up an 8 or 7 seed until LeBron James get back.
And that move is a small incision in the general area where the hernia is. Just go ahead and fix it. Like LeBron. I'm
get the
definitely
surgery, man. Just get the
like
surgery.
I'm definitely not an advocate for surgery because you know I'm not an advocate for surgery. But if it's necessary,
You got to go ahead and make it happen.
you got to do that.
Long
Just
term.
make sure you get LeBron James money doctors. You better fly in somebody,
a
from
specialist, like the best hernia
the best
doctor.
herniologists. And you know that's a damn shame. I work in the medical field. Now I don't even know what a hernia doctor is.
I just said hernia doctor.
Wait, no, that'll be part of orthopedics. So you get the best orthopedist, and you good.
Yep. All right, that was the round table. Up next, NFL wild card takeaways.
Man, oh man, oh.
So let's start off with the Colts versus the Texans.
now that was nuts.
Well, overall, man, all I got to say is we've seen some road warriors. Road warriors. Indy came in like some stone cold killers. They did not take anything. I mean, they was out the gate
Yeah.
on the Texans' head.
The first drive was perfect.
And
Second drive was perfect.
Deshaun Watson didn't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't know what to do. He didn't know about this pressure, and they had no answer.
And I said it this past Friday, like, it's one thing to go through what you did in college or in high school, but the NFL playoffs is a whole different beast. It's a whole nother level.
It is.
You know, you can't just depend on your arm. Your legs. You have to know how to have precision, pinpoint passing, hitting tight windows. If you got a receiver open and he's falling down the ground, you got to make sure you hit them and not hit the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Look at it like this. Just the whole college versus pros aspect. In college,
You can get away with it.
you can get away with it because it's the best out of all the high schools.
I thought he was gonna say because college football was
No.
better in college. I thought he was gonna say that. I was
That
ready for
too.
it. I was
but-
ready for it. I was like, yes.
That too, but if you look at it in the pros, you're dealing with some of the top players from college on these teams, on every team.
NFL.
In the
you talking
playoffs.
about the freaking best players in the freaking world.
Right. They didn't get drafted to these teams for nothing. They were all good players.
They didn't get drafted because they suit looked nice that night. No,
Right.
They got drafted because of the shoes. It was the shoes. It was wearing shoes with no show socks. That's next level stuff. We
So
want that guy.
I know we was hyping up. I know someone was in particular about the defense from the Texans being so good. What are your thoughts on that defense now? Overrated?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Overrated.
like Honey
It's just
Badger,
like,
he
it
got
reminds
dusted.
me. They remind me of the Rams defense.
Mm.
They got all those skill players.
ABQ got a comment about the Jets.
Yeah, they got all those skill players. Can't
Shouts
do
out,
nothing with them.
shouts out to ABQ Sports Crew. Check them out. Sunday nights goes down. I believe it's 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Subscribe to their page. ABQ says, breaking, Jets fans everywhere jumping off buildings after Adam Gase hired as head coach.
Well, thanks a lot. Damn it.
So I take it that you're not happy with this move, ABQ. And if so, please explain why. If you want to, you got your headsets on at all.
So
No,
So just comment,
I got them with me though.
let us know, and we'll continue this
I got a
conversation.
second. I got a second.
I'm
pair.
0 for 4.
I got a second one for you.
Cool.
All right. But yeah, if you want to call in, you know what to do is on the screen. We make it happen.
It's just the way he said it. Breaking.
Right.
Just jumping off the
Wait,
building.
speaking of that, did y'all see how the MLB Instagram has been trolling? There was a picture.
Yeah.
You saw it? There was a picture of Bryce Harper and Chris Bryant
Yeah, I saw that.
standing next to each other. It was like breaking. Chris Bryant turns 27 today. I was like, when I read it, I was like, no.
Here they go.
I was getting
like,
ready.
oh.
I was getting ready to cry, but then I saw it. I'm like, ha ha ha! You got me.
I was like, that ain't a tear in my eye, just sweating.
It's sweat to get in my eye. Sweating,
Damn optical perspiration.
sweating in my eye.
It was optical
Tear.
perspiration. That's what I call it.
That's what it is.
Right. So going back, Texans defense overrated,
Yes.
and then
Yes, you gotta say. You gotta
They
say it's
just
overrated.
can't get past they can't.
They just
and
can't
then
do it, man.
on the flip side, the Colts the hottest team in the playoffs right
Man,
now.
look, let me tell you something. I've been saying this about the Colts all season. They got to look out for themselves. And as far as the hottest team, no. I get that to the Chargers. Chargers went in and thrashed. I ain't never seen nothing that bad.
I mean, it
How
was
many
just
points they scored? Just like
it was
three
a
for
7-point
three-quarters?
lead though.
Yeah, it was 7 points.
But the Colts and Texas game, that was a blowout, wasn't it?
yeah.
I mean, okay. Lamar Jackson, he came back within those last 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But for the whole part of the game, it was like 3 points.
Zero.
Zero?
Right.
Nothing? Well, they had one field goal, didn't they?
No, it was 0 going to the half.
Football.
Break it down. Break it down. Unc. Let's go, Unc.
Boy, that just sounds
I'm
like
getting
another
ready.
thing. What's
I'm
up?
getting ready to sound like John Madden or something.
Man.
Man. Football here.
Bam. Whoo.
Football in
messing up
2019
the
is so unpredictable. I'm afraid to even say anything about anything.
Yeah.
I'm so scared.
I'm afraid to say anything about anything.
I ain't saying
I'm gonna have to come back every week to say why Sadar is wrong. It's like I don't know, man.
Congrats, you were wrong.
You asked me who the hottest team. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man.
dude.
who the hottest
Who
team?
gonna go to the Super Bowl?
I don't know who
man.
you think gonna go to the Super Bowl. Flip the question.
All right, so you pretty much just broke down the Chargers and the Ravens game. It was
Shut down
all Chargers
Lamar
until the
Jackson.
last 5 minutes of the game, and then you had a Lamar Jackson sighting. Were the Ravens wrong by not
Yes.
putting in Flacco?
Yes.
Yes.
You go with experience every
Yes.
time.
This man won you a Super Bowl.
Two
man.
of them. Well, one.
One.
He was there for the other one, but he ain't do nothing.
She showed up.
He was there. They ain't play him. You know, because that was like, I don't know what season that was. The one when Ray Lewis allegedly didn't do it.
No, he wasn't drafted then.
No,
He wasn't.
It was Trent
I think it was the year.
Trent Dilfer played with that squad.
It was the year. It was another number 8.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Trent Dilfer had number 8.
Dang,
But
they all look the same.
Ooh.
Yeah, well,
The number 8 when you put your helmet on,
Okay.
and you had a number 8.
Woo, I thought he getting ready to get cut off the air.
YouTube.
Dang it.
Deke.
When you put your helmet on and you got a number 8 on your jersey, you always look the same. You don't never see them having a camera angle at the back of the jersey. You don't know who's who. Dang it.
Now,
What
was the question?
5?
Yeah, Joe Flacco. Yeah, they should have put him in. They should have put him in when they seen the man struggling. What is this?
I just no, because I was doing the thing when you both wearing the number 8, and then I had a regulation. Don't Joe Flacco wear the number 5, and I was like, uh-oh. Ooh, that face.
Oh, I caught it too. I caught it.
Goodness, hold on,
I caught
let me go back.
I caught it. Here it go right here.
Man.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
I gotta go see
Beautiful.
this again.
Beautiful.
Anyway.
Beautiful.
I
Look,
can't.
I
I can never
got
play.
myself out of
I can
it.
never play poker, folks. My face shows it all. I mean.
You can play to your strength. You can be like, oh my God, then they put it on like, ha, I got that. Like, you can lie with your facial expression.
So let's talk about the NFC. Cowboys, Seahawks. Who would have thunk?
Man.
I kind of saw this coming.
I was thoroughly impressed with the Cowboys.
I kind of saw this coming. It was a close game. The Seahawks had him a little bit. Man, it was a good game. Like again, I don't know what to make of this.
No, I was just reading the comment
Go ahead and read it.
by Josh from ABQ saying, what a wonderful day for Broncos fans. Got the coach we wanted and hired back Kubiak as OC. Seeing Adam cry about the Jets hiring Gase as coach, what a great day.
And what he means is the Broncos hire former defensive coordinator Vic Fangio from the Bears.
Yeah.
So now he's the Broncos the Broncos head coach. So Mile High gonna be lit up tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Offensively and defensively.
In more ways.
Seeing Adam cry about the Jets hiring Gase. Oh boy.
You know what? They banter just like we banter on this show,
Yeah,
man. It's a
I
great
love
thing,
it.
man.
Yeah. But going back, Cowboys, Seahawks. Dak Prescott showed up and showed out.
Yo, he showed that
That
he can ball.
moxie.
He can ball. Like last year, no, was it 2 years ago where he went and just lost to the Packers? Was that 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I ain't do nothing last year.
That's that experience coming in. You know, just having that experience of getting so close and losing. He knew what it took to get over the hump, man.
Right.
And he wanted it. He wanted that game, man. It was flat out.
And I like how they're using Zeke. They say, here, man, hey, get the ball, do your thing.
That man scares me.
Why?
He scares me. When you have Zeke Elliott play against the worst running defense in the league.
Coming up this Saturday night. And ABQ saying something different. Said the Cowboys about to get smoked.
Thank you. I love it.
Ooh-wee. I hope you right.
I love it.
I hope you are right because
love it.
I see the opposite. From what I've seen with the Rams play well on regular games, but when that needle, that dial is notched up a little bit, and that pressure comes up,
Especially Jared
Rams
Goff.
fold.
Especially Jared Goff. You can't trust him.
Fold. They fold like a piece of paper.
And
man.
then, Sean McVay, a lot of times when he loses games is when he's not being as aggressive using Gurley a lot.
Think about all of the big games the Rams were in last year. Like bigger games, like games against some larger competitors. Chiefs barely won. Saints lost. Bears lost. Eagles lost. These are all playoff teams.
Right.
They're basically 1-3 against the playoff teams this year. That's all I'm saying.
One and two. The Bears are gone. They at home.
I'm talking about
Oh, you mean
playoff
just in
teams
general? I thought you meant
in
what's
this year's
left. I was
playoffs,
like,
just
no.
in general. Yeah.
The Bears at home.
I know the
chilling.
Bears are gone, but
Crying like mama.
but they're a playoff team.
Yeah.
Give them that.
Speaking of which, I think you brought up earlier, Bears, they had opportunity against the Eagles and couldn't come through. It was tipped. And once again,
Boy, they was finna
a lot of
crucify
people,
that boy.
right? Once again, a lot of people going crazy over what's his name again?
Cody Parkey.
But
What Ice Cube say in this new song? They was gonna swing that boy up by his junk on the pulley.
right,
They was gonna
right.
string him up.
Chuck on the Billy. God, no.
ABQ has a response to your Rams Chiefs game. It says, "What happened in Rams versus Chiefs then? Turning point as a franchise. That was huge."
Yeah, but they only lost by 3 points. The Chiefs was rallying. The Chiefs actually had them. They were only a couple of plays away from losing that
The
game.
Chiefs had him and threw 2 picks on 2 consecutive
If they
drives.
didn't throw those picks,
And you know who
the
picked
Chiefs
it?
would have won.
You know who picked it? Marcus Peters. That's the only time I ever had faith in that, brother. I need Marcus Peters. I need Marcus Peters to have that aggression that he had for that dude in the stands. When he showed up to the Cowboys.
All I gotta
Hey,
say
where
is-
y'all from, cuz?
Right.
all I had to say is in that game, check the final score. Look how many points we gave up. Now we scored a lot, but look how many points we gave up.
True.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And
man.
going back to the Cowboys, this is the same Cowboys team that pretty much shut down the Saints.
Yes, and that's what scares me as well. If they can shut down the Saints, they can shut down. I'm not even gonna say it. Not even gonna say it.
I mean, but they not familiar.
all I'm saying is I'm scared. I'm just scared, man. I'm scared,
All right.
dog.
So
All I'm gonna say is I played it on Madden a couple nights ago, and if that game was any indication of what's gonna happen on Saturday, I can confidently sit here and tell y'all that we ain't got a chance in hell. Cause boy, the first play Zeke bust right through my D line for 75. I'm like a 75-yard touchdown. I'm
Is
like,
it art imitating life?
I'm like, what?
That's all I gotta say.
Look, what did you say on the first pick of the college game? Well, there's game.
Game. That's game.
blouses.
That's game, man.
It was like 21-7 in the second half. I was like, you know what? I'm all right.
All right, so now we got the divisional round. This should be a very exciting weekend as well.
yeah.
First game up, Saturday, 3:35 p.m. Central Standard Time. Colts
Gonna lose too.
at the Chiefs.
Thank you.
So you saying it's
I got
for the
Chiefs.
Colts.
I got Chiefs. They had a good run.
And why are you so fast to say the Chiefs?
I don't know. That's been my team on the
Oh,
AFC
okay.
for the whole year.
I was
That's been my team in the
waiting
AFC
for
the
a
whole year.
breakdown. What you got? I mean, well, not what you got, but what's your thoughts on in this matchup?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna pick anybody. I'm done.
I
I'm
ain't
done
picking
picking
nobody.
stuff.
Now-
Done picking stuff.
Now, mind you, they're talking about snow this weekend in KC. Yes,
Ain't neither one of them played in snow this year.
you're right.
Oh.
Now, cold weather, yeah, but snow is a whole nother beast.
Ooh, Kansas City got the cold weather because Indy be playing inside. So not only are you in home field, but you're in your home field with snow on the field. You know how the turf feel when you got snow on it. That don't make no sense, but I just felt like saying it.
You know what? There's two things that I know about defenses in general. They travel well, and it doesn't matter the weather. They can play good defenses can play no matter the weather.
Josh has Chiefs and Patriots win in the AFC, and he has Rams and Saints win in the NFC. We'll definitely talk about that more as well. So it sound like you going with the Colts.
I'm not making no predictions. I'm just saying
You're like, I ain't going with
that
nothing.
the Colts defense is scary for the Chiefs.
And the Chiefs defense isn't like
the
that
Chiefs
of the par
defense
either.
is like,
Right. And then Andrew
gonna-
Luck is
it's
on fire.
possible.
Luck is on fire right now.
Yeah.
Dude is playing some inspired ball. I love what he's doing. He's making those tight passes.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's hitting those exact spots. He's making his receivers look good.
Yeah, and as far as picks, I have waved the white flag for the season. I'm not picking it in anything else. I'm gonna break this game down in the next segment, and that's it. No more picking football for the whole next season.
All right,
until the next year.
Let me do what Stanton do. I got the Chiefs winning, and I have the Chargers upsetting the Patriots.
All right. So Saturday night's game. I think we already talked about it already. Cowboys at the Rams goes down 7:15 Central Standard Time on Fox. Once again,
we play good on Fox Network.
Right, yeah.
We play
Thank
good
God
on
it's not
Fox.
NBC.
Or
Because if it was
CBS.
NBC,
Oh, NBC, we done. And the Super Bowl on CBS.
Right.
We golden.
Right.
You could tell we're fans because we are so superstitious.
Like, we play good
It's
on
the
Fox.
truth.
You better not wear that shirt no more.
Wait a minute. We played the Saints on Fox. God damn it.
But
Well,
you know,
that came down to a bonehead play. We'll be
Football wise, this is what I see.
but it
man.
ain't guaranteed the Saints are going either.
all right. True.
Wait,
huh?
I could tell you what I see in this game. You got Zeke Elliott, who is on fire against the worst running defense in the league. You got a quarterback of golf who is shaky under pressure, and Dallas, who has been playing some inspired football on the defensive side. They are ready, and they licking their chops.
Under pressure, but 5th in the league in passing.
They are 5th in the league in passing.
And the Cowboys are 23rd.
Yes, that may be
And they're
a
10th
plus
in rushing.
if they don't rush the heck out of golf. If they don't rush golf has a chance to sit back and pass.
All I'm saying is we ain't got to worry about that. We have 2 dynamic running backs
If they use them,
this year. Oh, we going to use them.
If they use 'em.
Come on, man.
the last few games,
Come on.
the
now.
last
the
two
last two
they
games,
used them.
Gurley was
But
hurt.
the last-
Like,
but the
games,
last two,
Gurley was
they didn't use
out.
They didn't use Gurley. Maybe in hindsight, maybe they didn't use Gurley in the loss against the Bears and the Eagles.
A report came out. I don't know if you read about it. That Gurley's knee had been bothering him since week 1.
Right.
That report came out. So maybe it was giving him problems, but he ain't want to be like, nah, I'm gonna sit this out. Playing hurt? Or is he playing? I don't know what he playing. Like he's playing not 100%. So the decision to rest
and
him
it really
for
don't
these,
sound good this week either.
Oh no,
They
he's
say he's-
projected to
I know,
play.
he
He's
ready.
going to play.
He ready.
Yeah.
He's going to play. But is he fully ready?
He ready.
Yeah, you ready?
He ready.
Had 2 weeks off.
Man, I'm scared, dog.
He gonna play.
That's all I gotta say is
No,
I'm
They better
scared.
make sure the turf is dry.
He had 3 weeks off.
I'm scared, and
Three?
you know, and I'll make a
The bye
prediction
week
here.
and then the 2 games prior.
I'll make a prediction on this front.
Right. He had 3 weeks.
Yep. He
The
ready.
first round bye and these past 2 weeks.
I will make a prediction.
Plus, we got C.J. Anderson.
There will be more Dallas Cowboys folks in the stands
Of
in
course.
LA.
Of course.
You know what? I'm gonna say it's half and half. I'm gonna say it's half and half.
Playoff bound. I mean, playoff
Maybe
fans.
55. Maybe 55-45. Maybe 55-45. Because last year in the playoffs, it was a lot of Rams fans. They weren't happy, but they were there.
Interesting.
Plus, in the regular season, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Fans move away
If they were
into other places.
If they were in St. Louis, it would be no question as to how many fans there'd be there.
Exactly, because there'd be empty seats.
No. Were you
need
there?
Need I take you back?
Yeah, did I take you back further?
Ooh. Let's get it.
Okay, so
How
I
far
know
how far are you going back?
I'm going back to 1972. No, but back when I was I don't even know what it is.
When I was a young boy. Tevin Campbell.
Oh, okay, all right.
Hey, I'm taking it back too.
How many times you done watch that video?
I don't know. I ain't counted.
Bottom line is, greatest show on turf days.
Oh yeah, it was all.
It was packed.
Yeah.
I remember my first Rams game. It was in 2001, 2002, one of those years, and Marshall Faulk ripped up the Vikings.
Now, Stanley, if you're referring to the
And that
years
definitely
after
was
the
loud.
greatest show on
It was
turf, then
loud.
I'll agree with you.
Yeah, I'm referring to the years afterwards because you
Yeah.
gotta
Okay.
understand a lot has happened
Okay.
in between there. And it ain't like we done time jump from 2002 to now.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, when the Rams were good, we were there.
exactly.
When the Rams were bad.
I'm not
We
saying
wasn't there.
We weren't
not
there.
to say that we weren't good.
Not
this
as
year.
much,
We
no.
were
Not
good
as
this
much.
year, but in that good this year, there were years of bad. And St. Louis fans, when you give them years of bad, they're not gonna come back for a year of good. You gotta prove
Like,
yourself.
give us a reason.
You got it right, which is messed up. Cause shoot, I would have been there.
That dome that dome was half full in '99 when it started out. But by the time
20 years later, that
the
dome
NFC divisional round started in
half empty.
1999, that dome was loud. And
Shaking.
I'm quoting Pat Summerall and John Madden when they said, "This is the loudest stadium I've ever been to all year."
Some great
And
times.
they was talking about, man. Yeah.
Great
I remember
times.
that telecast like the back of my hand.
All right, so Sunday's games.
Anyway.
Chargers at New England, 12:05 p.m. Central Standard Time start. Thoughts on this game?
Wait, who is it?
Chargers at New England.
Chargers winning.
Is this the end of the Patriots?
You know
Yes.
what, man?
Yes.
I'm not gonna say it's the end.
You know what? I need you to do your yearly thing. I need you to pick the Patriots and hope that you're wrong, because it always happens. That's what I need you to do right now. I need you to do that.
You want me to come? You wanted me to come out of retirement and for this year and just pick one?
You just did it a couple weeks ago with the.
I
Rams
said
and
that
Chiefs.
I'm waving the white flag, man. I'm afraid if I pick a team,
I need you to pull an
It may
Arians.
backfire
Come
on
out of
me.
retirement.
Bruce
I
Arians.
need you to pull a Bruce Arians. Come on out of retirement. Hi, I just declared I retired 3 minutes ago. Yeah,
New England wins.
I don't like the way he said that.
Right.
I don't like the way he said that. Like, it wasn't believable like last year. I don't like that.
See, ABQ has Chargers get the W even in Foxborough.
Thank you.
No, seriously.
I want y'all to look at this. The Chargers just went up against the #1 defense. Scored. Scores, passes, runs, all that stuff. Wow, 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 wow. Like all of that. And then you got the forgot that name. The Chargers defense, who just shut down Lamar Jackson and them boys. And you going up against Tom Brady, who's old.
But he has a better pocket presence.
Yeah.
Let me finish. And then you're going up against who is that? Rob Gronkowski, who people are like, he's not himself.
Right.
He's not the same Rob from years before. And then you got Julian Edelman. I don't know what he been doing.
You don't have Gordon no more. He gone.
You don't have Gordon no more. Who's the running back? Sonny Michel?
Yeah.
Man.
Hold on to your seats, folks, because I'm gonna say this. Stanton, I agree with you.
Oh shit. Shoot.
I agree with everything you just said. With everything you just said about
I feel a butt
About the
coming.
Chargers.
I feel a butt coming. I feel a butt. I feel it.
period. Period.
I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I know what he
Like,
doing.
so
He
quiet.
doing what he did for the Patriots. I don't trust it. I'm on to you.
And in the last game, Eagles at the Saints. We know how you feel.
Look.
We should know how he feels because he's been pro Drew Brees and the Saints for a minute.
Oh, when the Saints
Yeah.
marching in.
And it's gonna be just about the same thing that I've been saying. Drew Brees. You got Drew Brees there, man. And that offense is on the road. And the Eagles
Are they really? See,
Eagles-
that's my thing
No,
is
but-
I
but
don't
listen,
think they
Eagles,
there.
which Eagles team gonna show up?
The one
That's
that
the
won the Super Bowl
question.
last year.
Or it's gonna be the team that dropped
You gotta look. You gotta look
that
at this.
dropped a lot of those games. And
You gotta look at this. They dropped them games with who was quarterback?
Thank you.
Carson Wentz.
Nick
With
Foles
Nick
got them
Foles
boys
as a
ready now.
quarterback- Now, granted, I got the Saints winning, but with Nick Foles as a quarterback, you can't be too sure.
Right. Nick Foles is like a magic man.
check it though.
You remember that one player has a whole shrine to this man.
Check it though.
ABQ has Saints winning by 14 plus.
I just don't see the Eagles defense holding that offense back much. They may score some points because the Saints defense may not be as good, but I don't see them overtaking them in points.
But now think about it, since the Eagles already played them once, that may actually be an advantage for the Eagles.
Game plan wise,
And they got blown out on national TV as well.
they did.
Oh yeah, that was ugly.
So they got a whole lot of motivation to shut up them
I
people
mean,
in New
don't
Orleans.
go in there playing with emotion. Look into it.
Man.
It'll be tough. It'll be tough for them to do, man. In that dome, you talk about loud domes. That's a loud dome.
You know who's gonna win? The fans.
Yeah.
The fans are gonna win.
Yeah. You just can't pick anybody.
Look, I'm picking.
There's no favorite.
Somebody gonna win. Shoot.
Somebody's gonna win. Somebody's gonna lose.
Somebody
That's the
gotta
guarantee.
win.
That's the
Dang
only
on.
guarantee.
Right. And speaking of winning and losing,
Oh boy,
the winners of the national championship game was not Alabama.
it wasn't.
It was Clemson Tigers.
Yes.
And what a convincing win that was.
That was ugly.
I mean, it was over in the third quarter for real.
It was over in the
Third quarter.
It was over in
Third
the second
quarter. It was over in the third quarter.
earlier, huh?
It was over before halftime.
It was
bro.
over when he took that pick six back.
Man, that was a beauty.
I was
I
like,
said it was game.
That was a beauty. Right
It was
there.
game. I just have a keen sense
I just called.
when I watch football. I watch a lot of football games.
Yeah.
And just to see the reactions to different things that happen. When he threw the pick six, and I was watching Nick Saban's reaction. Usually Nick Saban is red-faced,
Right.
going off on you. He did. He just put his head down and walked off.
You know why? I
And I'm like,
think he realized.
wait.
I think he realized that he got out coached.
Yeah. I'm going to get into that.
Yeah. And going back to the interceptions that Tua had, if you saw how he was playing, he pretty much assumed where a guy was going to be at. There are a lot of plays that they show the replay.
You know what assuming means.
Right. The receiver didn't even turn his head yet, and the ball would usually be there.
Yeah.
So he assumed where guys were going to be at, and Clemson jumped on it. They would start off playing a man-to-man or a zone, but they end up doing the opposite and fooled them all night long. And Tua did not have an answer because he like I said, he places balls in a certain place before the receiver turns his head. But Clemson had him.
That's one of the points. That's one of the points I was going to make.
Okay.
That's one of the points I was going to make. Definitely. That's definitely what happened. One of the things. Stan, I know you've got a lot to talk about here because I know we talked about this
a couple weeks ago, like maybe a month
or two ago.
and a half. It was a while. The college season was still in full
Yeah.
stride.
Oh, and ABQ says, ain't the Clemson QB a true freshman? Yes, he
Yes,
is.
he is.
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
I said number 19. No, he's only 19 years old.
Sunshine.
Only
Trevor
19 years
Lawrence.
But
Incredible, man.
I was watching Sports Center on Snapchat. They were like, rank the hair. And then they ranked Fabio number one. They was like, Fabio has got to be Trevor Lawrence's daddy. They look alike. The hair just flow in the wind. It's like, look, when he take his helmet off, it's just like, you need to hear the slow music and have the screen.
Got the deep voice and everything.
Look, nah, what
Hello, I'm
happens
Trevor
is
Lawrence.
when he takes his helmet off, the Mandy Rose entrance effect
Oh, yeah.
happens. Hello, I'm Trevor Lawrence.
Oh.
That's how he sounds. I'm Trevor Lawrence.
I like to ski in Vermont.
I mean, I bet you he pulling them left and right, man.
I bet.
You coming home. You coming home.
You coming home. You coming home.
Who's coming home with me? Is it you?
But yeah, he has incredible poise for a freshman, true freshman. He was also pinpointing passes, hitting a spot, and when the pressure came up to him, he didn't shy away. He stood in there and he threw it right in the face of the of the competition.
He was throwing poisonous darts
Man.
around, man.
And then we talked about this before the
What's
show.
his name? I forgot his name.
The wide receiver freshman, he
Justin Ross.
had those
Justin Ross?
two incredible plays on
He
the
had more
sideline.
than, oh, you gonna talk about on the sideline.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Well, he had more than that. That boy had one-handed and burnouts, and I'm like,
It was worse than a Kareem Bigham's highlight film. He had step backs, side to sides.
Man, he was putting in work, man. So
he bought Cream Bigum State.
Right.
Football
So
edition.
overall, does this mean that because Clemson has beaten Alabama in regards to the championship game two out of the
Twice within
last 3 years, does this mean that Alabama's reign as the best in football is over?
You know what?
I wouldn't say that, but I say it's wrapping up.
I'm not sure because unlike Alabama, your star quarterback and your star receiver are true freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning you if you do whatever you got to do under the table, right? You gonna have them for 3 more years.
Mm-hmm.
3 more years of building up a chemistry like that.
And getting more recruits coming in.
And
More
check-
5 stars.
And check this.
What's up?
Those 2 players that you just named, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Ross, were both heavily recruited by Alabama.
Yeah.
Ross being the best recruit last year to come out of Alabama, but yet they chose Clemson.
Big, man.
Maybe they saw into the future too. Maybe they were thinking about the fact that, I mean, look, Alabama in this position last year barely got out of it. Tua had to come in and save them.
Right.
Look,
They were in the same position this year.
I kind of liken this to the old debate that he had this summer, summer, about teams going to St. Louis, the St. Louis Cardinals, and people going to the Chicago Cubs. What's the difference between the two? Why are these players choosing the Cubs over the Cardinals?
And I'm gonna bring that up also, but
So we're ignoring the fact that the Cubs have a younger base of a team. You talking about something different?
But also
he knows what I'm talking
right,
about. He knows what I'm
but
talking
also they know that the Cardinals were the cream of the crop in the Central for years, and they wanted to be that team that would say, you know what, we're gonna take that top spot. You know, y'all been known for being the best. Y'all had all this recognition for being the standard, like Alabama is.
Your standard.
And that's why them recruits are going more so to Clemson now, because they want to say, you know what, I want to be that team that says, nah, ain't no way Alabama.
But also,
it's all about the Tigers now.
But
Clemson
also,
Tigers.
just like that, it's the culture of the team.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's more fun to play for Dabo Sweeney. Dabo Sweeney,
That's swag.
getting wet willies
Oh, Lord.
from his players. You can't do that to Nick Saban.
No.
Ain't nobody gonna give Nick Saban no wet willie.
Everybody on the line. Like,
Right. It's fun.
do it, coach.
It's fun. You're winning.
Yeah.
You got some of the best players around you, and you're beating the best team in the nation.
It was a scene.
People gonna look at that and they gonna go to Clemson.
A couple years ago when Alabama won the whole thing. It was a scene that they went to in which a player had a Gatorade jug, and I think he had accidentally hit Saban in the head. Mind you, this is when they wanted the whole thing.
Yeah.
And he was heated.
See what I mean? I remember that too.
He was straight heated.
I see, and
Like,
that's
did you just touch me with that Gatorade, bro?
that is the culture.
Yeah.
Players don't want to play for that.
I just want y'all to know, over the past 4 seasons, Clemson and Alabama have the same record. They're both 55-4. Both got 2 national titles. Both of them. All 2 of y'all. That's just, it's like, but you said something about.
Oh, and Nick Saban won 5 national championship games, went to 7 of them, lost 2.
This last
The
one
2
being
he lost to was to Clemson.
Not to mention, this last game was Nick Saban's worst loss in the history of his life. I mean, in his coaching
Life.
in his coaching career of Alabama. Like,
Man, you
to hold Alabama to 3 points for a whole quarter, and then shut out for the whole second half. You would think that Clemson is gonna overtake Alabama, because you would think they would have that mentality. We can overtake these guys. But when you got your coach saying that, when you got Dabo saying, nah, we'll leave the dynasty stuff to Bama, when they don't even want the dynasty stuff, they just want to win. That's scary.
you know,
That's like Drago back in the day.
I'm gonna tell you what.
If he
I don't know
dies,
if I
he
can
dies.
get into this real quick, but it's gonna be fast because we already talked about most of this
He
stuff.
got some notes.
Oh yeah, I've actually made some notes up about this game.
Oh, man.
Because I'm gonna admit here. You know,
Wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, we bring you a special presentation.
Dun, 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 dun.
Coming up, we have why Sadal was wrong about Alabama. Take it away, Sadal.
Thank you, Stan. And as I was going to say here, no, you got me doing that.
I'm like, he in it. Come on.
Now, couple weeks ago, me and Stanton got into a heated debate on why. Yes, on why Alabama.
We had 2 debates about
Two
this.
debates.
Wow.
And I was adamant that Alabama, there was no way that Alabama was going to lose this season. They were going to go all the way to the championship and win. Now,
Being undefeated.
undefeated. Now,
one team did do that. Just wasn't Alabama.
this wasn't Alabama. Now, I miscalculated some things. Now, I'm usually my calculations was off. My calculations was off.
My calculator, the battery was
See,
dying
what
on
happened
me.
was what had happened was points.
The number was faded. I thought the 9 looked like a 7. I was
Now, instead of giving you anecdotal evidence, I'm going to give you some statistical evidence that I missed here. Number one, I miscalculated the matchup. Now, going in, I thought Alabama was the dominant team. There was nobody that could match up with them. But what I missed was Clemson had some of the top recruiting classes in the past few years. Top in Alabama. And so when the two teams, Clemson and Alabama, when they faced off, they never faced a team that matched up with them. Mm-hmm. So what you had was on both sides, teams playing them straight up, didn't do any trick plays, didn't do anything to try to fool them. They was just trying to stop them and hold on for dear life. So that's why you seen Tua able to rip the other team up offensively and be able to handle these teams because they really never showed them anything but a base defense. You saw that with Clemson over Notre Dame. They overtook them.
Took my point. Dang it.
They overtook them because they were overmatched.
I just want to say that is I knew Clemson was going to win. You take an undefeated team and you just blow them out like that.
JV league.
Why? Because they didn't show them anything
like that. Only 3 points.
But here's the difference. What I didn't see was Clemson matched up perfectly with Alabama. So that meant Clemson can do a lot more on offense and defense. And it showed, and it goes into my second thing I missed, coaching. Going into it, Nick Saban was never outcoached in his career. Never.
What about when Ohio State beat Alabama in the Urban Meyer?
Yes, they beat them.
It's a difference between being beaten and being outcoached.
Right.
Outcoached.
Right. So you didn't feel like Urban Meyer outcoached?
No, not like this. No, not like this.
Not like this. Not like this.
I'm gonna get into it.
This was bad.
Now, because they were matched up well, they're able to do a lot more things. And before going into this game, Nick Saban was lost by 14 points. That was his worst margin. Mm-hmm. After this game, he lost by 28 points. Basically got blown out.
They tried to blow him out by 34.
They lost. Their worst loss was in 2009 in the Sugar Bowl to Utah.
They went 10.
They lost by 14. This game, 28. Now, what happened was Brett Venables. He's the defensive coordinator for Clemson.
Yeah.
At the half, he said something very telling. Nick Saban did. When she asked him, "What's going on with with your offense?" He said, and I quote, they are throwing things at us that no team has ever thrown at us all year. That's telling. And it showed in the first play of the game when Tua threw that interception. Usually, when you play man-to-man, everybody plays man-to-man. Mm-hmm. Instead of doing that, they gave him a man-to-man look, but had that one the
DB.
one corner
Yeah.
play zone.
Yep.
And he jumped the route.
Excuse me.
Pick six.
Thank you.
And that was ball game. And you could see that Tua was confused. All year he was pinpoint accurate. Why? Because he was playing against base defenses the whole year. He never played against teams that were fooling him. And that whole game, it psyched him out. They was throwing out looks. It was almost like they was playing trick plays on defense.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so, and then what really showed it was Nick Saban's decision to go for a fake field goal with what? It was third and fourth and forever, and he go for a fake field goal, and you could see the defense standing straight up. They knew it was coming, but yet they still ran it. I'm like, that's not Nick Saban football.
And
then his reactions to the side, usually he's going nuts because we went over this.
Right.
And he goes nuts because he went over this in practice, and you should know this. He didn't go nuts. Why? Because he didn't see it coming.
It wasn't in the plans.
It wasn't in the plans. And that's why he just put his head down, because he knew it was his fault.
And that brings it back to, remember you talked about the Seahawks and the Broncos game, the upset. That was Peyton Manning's downfall, his Achilles heel. Because you know how he was big on seeing the coverage, Omaha,
right.
But Pete Carroll and them boys that year, they showed him one thing, but then by the time he said hike, it is something totally different.
Play shifted on him.
Which
and
leads me
that messed up everything.
Which leads me to my next point. You mentioned Peyton Manning. One of Peyton Manning's biggest fans is Trevor Lawrence, which is my third factor I didn't see coming. This kid, which
boy.
I did not know going into this game,
man,
he is considered by many experts in the game to be the best quarterback recruit ever to come out of high school. Ever.
Even over Sunshine.
Think about that.
Sunshine wasn't a quarterback.
Ever.
Sunshine. Sunshine wasn't a quarterback.
Out of all the quarterbacks that played, he's considered quite possibly the greatest quarterback to ever come out of high school. Basically, that's what they're saying.
Fabio Jr. right there.
But I was skeptical. I'm thinking he's just a regular freshman.
Bright lights.
He's never seen this before. He's gonna get flustered by the Alabama defense.
Had us fooled. Well,
That man was a stone cold killer.
Yes.
20 of 32, 347 yards, no interceptions.
Yep.
Over what's be considered one of the best or the best defenses in college football. Not only that, Clemson never had a good running game until this year. Travis Etienne,
dude, tore him up, boy.
Shredding them.
And then the backup quarterback came in at the end of the game. Almost gave him that 50 ball.
And then Justin Ross, we already talked about him. The best recruit to come out of Alabama this year, wide receiver. And like you said, they're going to be around for a couple years. Trevor Lawrence is going to be a Tiger for the next 2 years because of his age. He's only 19 years old. He played like a fifth-year senior. He is a true freshman. My God.
Look, I'm going to say
this is why those 3 points right here, that's why I was wrong, man. And I got to congrats you were right coming later.
I'm going to say this. If Trevor Lawrence, once he finishes his collegiate career, if he somehow ends up in a Patriots jersey.
Ooh.
Oh, God, no.
Ooh.
No, don't say that.
Ooh.
Don't say that. No.
That's scary.
No, don't do that. Don't.
I'm going to have nightmares about that.
I'm going to have, this will be another 20 years of his quarterback to this damn Patriots team.
I mean, but you got to think about it. He's
Bill Belichick might coach another.
Oh, Lord. He
He's
gonna stay.
He's going to be the first cyborg with a human head.
He might be the first coach to die as a head coach
on the sideline. on the sideline.
He gonna bend over try to get that challenge for like, oh.
Nope.
He gone.
I'm a cyborg. I'm here.
Look, he's gonna be like, up, I'm dying.
Okay, no, I'm not.
No, but think about it. What are the chances of that happening? What around
slim.
the time?
That's slim.
Around the time of Trevor Lawrence being ready to declare for the draft, I doubt that the Patriots are gonna drop that hard.
They gotta be close to the very
like
bottom.
Tom gotta go.
Because you know he's gonna be number one overall if he plays like that. Yeah. So they have to be the worst team in the league in 3 years.
Or unless the Patriots make a big trade to get that top spot.
Who's gonna give up a number one pick? You gotta trade away like Tom Brady. Hell.
Wait a minute though. This could be unprecedented, but this is an unprecedented quarterback. Like, see, the Patriots historically have been very conservative with their picks.
Right.
But seeing as Tom Brady is his age, and seeing that you have the potentially one of the great, probably a Hall of Fame, I dare to say, I hate to put this on the young kid. He's only a freshman.
Possibly, he's got great potential. Let's just say that.
Yeah, he got great potential. He could be a potential to be a Hall of Fame quarterback.
Damn it, you couldn't have just left it a great potential. Yeah, he's gonna put the tag on it anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the tag on it.
Like, I'm gonna take yours and I'll put mine on it too.
I'm just thinking that as a GM, I'm going to jump up there to replace the great Tom Brady with the great Trevor Lawrence.
Let me tell you something.
Big time.
If Robert Kraft is thinking that, because I'm pretty sure he's still gonna be GM by then. Wait, no, he's not the GM.
You don't become close to damn near a billionaire and not take risks.
Well, he's the owner. He got to worry about it. So you got to think about it. If he thinks that, you don't think some other measly, struggling former Cleveland Brown record team gonna be like, ha, there he is. That's our knight in shining armor. That's my Fabio. You know, you don't think they gonna go for him?
It could be the Raiders. It could be the Raiders. Get rid of Carr, because Carr don't really fit anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh. It could be the Giants.
It could be the Giants.
Trevor Lawrence to Odell Beckham.
And Saquon.
No, forget about that. Odell Beckham. If he can make Eli look good.
But it's 2 more classes of quarterbacks that had to come through. So
man, look.
You never know.
Let me tell you something. You keep Eli for them 2 years.
But you were just talking about Kyler Murray, so.
Yeah, he coming out. I don't think
Kyler Murray could go to the Jets. Or no, not the Jets.
Oh, dear God, that's just career suicide. Sorry.
Sorry, ABQ.
My bad.
Yeah, but it is, right?
Like, because you see, Brett went there, and then what happened? He went to the Vikings, and that was it. You got to think about it. The Giants right now, this year, with all the speculation of Kyler Murray potentially declaring for the NFL draft. Oh, you didn't see that article?
Yeah.
Talks of him entering the draft are heating up. If he enters into the draft, the Giants do not have the number 1 pick. The Cardinals do.
They do, but they just got Josh Rosen. Number 1 pick.
Okay.
And just added Cliff Kingsbury, right? That's his name?
Yep, that's the new coach.
Yep.
I guarantee you Josh Rosen is going to be the former number 1 pick and now the number 1 second option.
Can you imagine Kyler Murray with Cliff Kingsbury?
My Lord.
Ooh,
man, can you imagine Kyler Murray to Larry Fitzgerald if he plays another season?
I think Larry Fitzgerald getting ready to retire, man.
I think he's going to
I think next year is going to be his last year.
I think he's going to go out in the blaze of glory.
Yeah.
But think about it. You got Kyler Murray. After him, I believe Tua is going to declare.
And Dwayne Haskins already declared.
Yeah, so that's 2 in this class. And then next class, you're going to have Tua. And then after that, potentially, you got Trevor Lawrence. If New York manages to suck for that period of time, that man can end up in the Giants uniform.
But
Odell only been playing for how many years?
To get a quarterback now. They ain't going to try to wait until 2 years. Or the Giants fans will tear their head off.
No, the report came out. The GM is content with Eli or some stuff.
Oh, really?
Nah.
If that's the case,
You a new fool.
if
I
that's
think
the
that's
case,
the report that came out or something.
if that's the
It
case,
was
then
like-
yeah, you're right.
It was like
But
OBJ.
they
and
try
the
to get a
GM
new quarterback
are like,
right
we
now.
sticking with Eli. Granted, still
They gonna stick. They gonna stick with
maybe they
first
saw,
round
maybe,
picks.
Maybe they
The
saw
next year's
something in
round.
Trevor Lawrence. Maybe this is a long term thing. Maybe they thinking. Maybe they their gears are grinding. Maybe they
All
got it
right,
going.
peep this. The Giants have the number 3 pick next year's draft.
Mm-hmm.
Oh snap! That might get Kyler Murray. Oh, well, there goes.
Nah,
Or Dwayne Haskins.
Or Dwayne Haskins. Man, let's face it. Let's be real. Kyler Murray finna declare for the draft. I'm calling it right now. Hot take, it ain't gonna surprise me. When it happens, I'm gonna be like, nope, there it is.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He's gonna be
Or
one
he
of
can
the
play
few,
baseball.
He's gonna be one of the few to
But
pull
you know
a double.
what? You know what I think about that is they was like, well, is he gonna play baseball or is he gonna play football? Do you remember Bo Jackson? Do you
Plus-
remember Deion Sanders?
Plus, the seasons don't line. They kind of do
They do. They do line up.
toward the end. Well, if you make it to the playoffs in
And just think
baseball,
about
then you
this
got
though.
an issue.
Think about this. Kyler Murray may not start,
Wait, no, the season.
so he can play baseball.
Pause. You mean to tell me a team is gonna draft Kyler Murray, the Heisman winner, and he's not gonna start? You a new fool. Name me one Heisman winner that rode the bench.
Oh, there's plenty of them. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but yeah, that's
Shoot,
You know what?
Eric Crouch, he didn't even play for the Rams, did he?
right. No,
You know what? I'm really surprised at right now. Didn't Baker win the Heisman?
Yep.
Surprised that wasn't the first dude to come out.
Sam Bradford, did he ride the bench when he first got
No,
here?
Sam Bradford
No,
he got drafted by the Rams.
He started right away.
He started right there.
There's been a couple of Heisman winning quarterbacks that's rode the bench.
Tebow.
Tim Tebow. Yep.
Who did Tim Tebow get drafted by?
Broncos.
Who was their quarterback at the time?
Kyle Orton.
Yep.
At the time, the dude was good.
Who?
Kyle Orton. At that time, dude was great.
But he
Didn't
rode the
get-
bench.
No,
He's
I'm
our choice
talking
winner.
about Kyle Orton.
With Kyle Orton, yeah.
At that time,
He was decent.
Kyle Orton was, they wasn't in no rush to sit him down.
He was,
It's like, you still got this guy, but we got this backup for when you get that one blow to the knee and you're done.
Yeah, but the
And
point
then
is,
lo
the
and
point
behold,
is,
he had that one blow and he was done.
the point is,
And then Tebow came in.
the point is, Tebow didn't start right away.
Tebow didn't start right away, and Tebow didn't keep playing after that either, did he? Tebow played a total of 7 games, people. No,
So
he played
great discussion.
a collective.
Yeah.
half
Great
season.
discussion in regards to the national championship game and the direction that Clemson and Alabama is heading. So NBA time, y'all.
Well, we already talked about one thing: LeBron with the hernia declining surgery.
Yeah. So what's next, man? What's going on other than that?
What are your thoughts
Oh,
right
NBA
now?
standings, right?
What are your thoughts right now on Giannis and James Harden?
Giannis is the MVP. James Harden, no. I mean, James Harden is hot right now. But you got to think about it. James is going to do what James do every May and June. Sit at home and watch the finals.
You ever heard of the term paper champions? James Harden is a paper MVP.
Wow.
He a paper MVP.
Hot take.
Meaning that, yeah, he probably MVP caliber, but he ain't no
what?
MVP player.
You know what? If
when
we
it
going
really
off
matters.
of that, we can't.
You know.
I mean,
it's
yeah,
true.
but going off of that, I can't rush to say Giannis neither. Because what did Giannis do in the playoffs last year? Wasn't he gone in the first round? Or the second round?
The second round.
He was gone in the second round.
That's different. When you
How? In the East? And you going in the second
It's
round?
different.
And you ain't have to face
It's
LeBron?
different considering the circumstances. Harden was the MVP, and he had chances to knock off his teams and didn't do it. I mean, his performance sucked. I can't do it like you.
I was like, that was bad.
It's
Sounded like it hurt.
Ooh.
yeah, it hurt. It hurt James Harden too, the way he played.
He sucked.
Right. That's the difference. That's the difference. When your MVP doesn't perform when you really need him to.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Well, I thought you just killed a mosquito. That clap was legit. Gotcha.
My bad.
That mug ain't coming back no more.
I ain't gonna say it no more.
Oh man.
Look, I honestly, for you to be the reigning MVP, and it took Chris Paul being injured for you to show up like you've been showing up.
That's
You
all I'm
gotta
saying.
remember, y'all was at the bottom of toward the bottom of the whole dang on heap.
That's all I'm
At
saying,
the
bro.
beginning, but you the reigning MVP. Name me another reigning MVP that when you started the season and you were healthy, y'all was at the bottom. I said healthy because I feel like y'all was gonna try to say Derrick Rose. I said healthy, and he still made the playoffs that year and tore his ACL that game on my prime night. I will never let that.
Actually, I think the situation with Derrick Rose is one of the saddest,
It is,
situation of an athlete, man.
But I'm glad
the
to see
potential
him
that
coming back,
could have been with him, man.
I'm
But
glad
now,
to
So I
see
can't
him.
really laugh at that.
and I don't know if y'all peeped any of the show I did on Friday, but he's actually in the running to be an All-Star this
He
year.
was third.
Wow, that's dope.
At one point, he
That's
was the
dope.
third highest in the West.
Yeah.
Over all the Warriors,
Yep.
all of them.
Yep.
Like that'll be dope.
Yep. So shouts out to him for never giving up.
He
on
came
himself.
back to Chi-Town, beat him, but they gave him the MVP chant when he went to the line.
Right.
It's like that's real, man.
All right. So we got about about a month out until the NBA All-Star break. Ain't that crazy?
Wow.
Where'd the time go?
Man, so
We was focused on football.
West Coast
Happens all the time.
standings. Y'all ready?
Ready.
All right. Going in at the 15th spot.
Mm-hmm.
We got Phoenix Suns.
Number 14, Dallas Mavericks.
At number 13, you've got the Memphis Grizzlies.
12, New Orleans.
Number 11, Minnesota.
Number 10, Sacramento.
Watch out for that team, man. They coming. De'Aaron Fox. Whew. That boy's special.
He dunked over. Who'd he dunk over? And then he was like, "Don't jump."
Exactly. He said, don't
He was
do
like,
it. Don't
bam.
do it.
Don't do it.
jump, bro.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Hey, he did it.
No, he told him after the fact. I'm like, you did it wrong. You supposed to tell him beforehand.
Yeah, like, don't do it. Don't do it.
Like when you driving,
You
don't
just
jump. Told you to sit your ass down. Like you gotta. You need to talk to Jordan on how to trash talk,
Right.
or Larry Bird, or any of them.
Charles Barkley.
I mean, Charles Barkley, his trash talk is empty. He ain't got no rings. So
Ooh.
I just think of Shaq and Charles.
Always going at it on
that's
TNT.
why you have no rings. Google me. No. What'd he say? He was like, they protected you. That's why you ain't getting no rings. I'm like, oh my god.
He took it there.
Ooh.
He took it there. All right, we got number 9, Utah.
Number 8, the Los Angeles Lakers.
Number 7, Portland Trailblazers.
Number 6, watch out for this team. 5-game winning streak.
knew?
They on the rise. The San Antonio Spurs.
Man, I just want to shout out DeMar DeRozan for getting some sweet revenge.
Triple dub.
A triple dub over and the Raptors.
Yeah, sure
And
did.
him and Kyle Lowry were talking about, I don't know what they was talking about, but Kawhi was like, man, it's
Right.
supposed to be on my team.
Right.
Please
No.
tell me y'all peeped the video I sent y'all that the Milwaukee Bucks did.
Yes. Yes.
You sent it a few days
They
ago,
had some
but I had my laugh
savages.
about it. I was like, wow.
They were
Man.
some straight savages.
Like turnover.
He had it on deck.
I'm like,
That means it was premeditated.
Yeah.
Back to the standards, man. At number 4, we have the Houston Rockets.
hold on.
Number 5.
Number 5.
Number 5,
And at number 4, we have the LA Clippers.
Number 3, OKC.
at number 2, Golden State
I
Warriors.
told y'all they wasn't getting back to number 1. And
You
at number
can't-
1,
you can't give them the
surprisingly,
Denver Nuggets.
I don't know what they do.
What is
Them boys,
going-
they
they-
balling.
Watch
Nikola,
them.
Nikola,
Hey, I'm
Nikola
telling you,
Jokic.
watch
and,
'em.
All
what's
I
his
gotta
name?
say
Jamal Murray.
is they need to drug test everybody on that team right now, man.
The team we're talking about
I
is
don't know.
Denver.
It's got to be
Nuggets.
I don't
something
know
they doing.
because that particular city and state.
I'm just gonna say you can't do it. It's legal. But wait, the NBA. Do NBA rules?
Check this out, though,
do
man.
NBA rules supersede laws?
Yes.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
Because if your employer,
it is your employer. Okay.
but you know what? Honestly,
I didn't.
you already know what I'm gonna say.
I didn't. I ain't think they was gonna be this good.
Honestly,
after Melo
we've
left.
seen the different Nuggets. We were joking about how they drafted old dude from Missouri. They were like, oh, they're gonna.
We
suck.
were also joking about by the time he comes back and down at the bottom. So we look.
This team, you got to
Thomas
take them serious.
Sit out for the whole year. That's what
Thomas
you're saying,
and
right?
Porter
Just
ain't
sit out for
playing.
the whole year.
Just sit out. We'll use you if you need you. We'll put you in the last 35 seconds of the game when we know we done won the thing. We'll let you get some points up.
East Coast, 15th spot,
right.
Cleveland Cavaliers.
And number 14, the New York Knicks.
At number 13, who just needs to go ahead and make that move and hire Tom Thibodeau. You shouldn't have got rid of him in the first place, you stupid dummy. The Chicago Bulls. Oh, yeah. When I heard Tim got fired, I was like,
Man,
come home.
after a 20-point,
Come home.
Into the hands.
Come home.
Come on.
I mean, he had
Come
a
on.
20-point win, but it was like still, come on.
man.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come home.
All right, number 12.
Bring Derek with you.
The Atlanta
Come on.
Hawks.
At number 11, Washington.
At number 10, Orlando.
Number 9, Detroit.
Basketball.
Pistons.
I forgot the number. We got the Charlotte, number 8. We got the Charlotte Hornets.
And number 7, you got the Brooklyn Nets.
Number
better
6,
notice.
Miami Heat.
At number 5, the Boston Celtics.
At number 4, you have self-imploding beginning in 10, 9, 8. 76ers.
And they got a 4-game win streak, and you complaining.
Yes, what you doing?
3 games out of the East, and you complaining.
I smell an idiot of the week coming on.
Maybe. Because you know when he did that in Minnesota, they was winning. They was still losing, but they was winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just trying to, Maybe he, like what your mama used to tell you before she whip your ass. I do it because I love you. Maybe that's what he's doing.
Number 3.
What's another one? This gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
Think about it. All right.
Number 3, we have the Indiana Pacers.
Number 2, we have the Milwaukee Bucks.
And at number 1,
Back to their
Number 1 spot.
number 1 spot.
for now, Milwaukee's only a game out. We got the Toronto Raptors.
They're only a game out?
Yeah, they only
Yeah,
a game
sure
out.
is. Sure is.
Crazy. All
And
right.
which one of those teams are playing today? Is Toronto playing? Nope. Wait. Nope. Oh, Chicago playing Portland. You know what? We're just going to move on to the next one. Oh, the Lakers got the Pistons. At home. That might be a win.
I don't know, man, the way they playing right now.
That's them NBA power rankings looking.
All right. Go ahead and break down. Not break down, but just say the top 5.
Top 5.
Top five.
wanna-
Top 5.
Start at 5.
Yeah.
Number 5, we have Indiana Pacers. What's so funny about that?
He was like, the top 5. You want me to start at 5? No, start at 6. And then
Okay, we're going to start at...
No. That did not just happen. Did we catch that?
I was joking, man. I know.
I don't know. That was
five.
too real. Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Before we get into that, Rockets up by 6 at the half.
And who they facing off
The
against?
Bucks.
Okay.
All right. At 5, we have the Indiana Pacers. At 4, we have the Denver Nuggets. At 3, we have the Toronto Raptors.
Gotta laugh.
2, Golden State Warriors. And number 1, Milwaukee Bucks. And then once again, why are the Warriors this damn close, man? Why?
You know,
they're
like
like the Patriots of the basketball, man. They're always in the top 5. Why?
But before we get into speaking of the Warriors,
Right.
y'all remember Patrick McCaw, beloved St. Louis son?
Crazy story.
What's happening?
He's getting ready to sign with the Raptors after being released by the Cavaliers, after being released by the Warriors.
Right.
He got 2 rings right now. He is a 2-time NBA champion
They ain't from St. Louis.
from St. Louis, and they dropped him And then he went to Cleveland, and they dropped him. And now he's in Toronto. Speaking of Toronto, I want to give another reason why Alabama lost. It's the same reason all these other teams lose when he's there. Drake was there in the Alabama hoodie. That man is bad luck for sports.
Yes.
Was he?
He was.
Yes.
Look, Kentucky been losing. Kentucky ain't been to a national championship nothing since he did that shoot around with them. Toronto can't get past the Eastern Conference Final. Who else did he root for?
They need to ban just Drake from every.
They're not gonna ban Drake from a Toronto game. Dang it, Drake is Toronto.
Well, guess what?
6. He's there for life. He could probably buy the whole damn team if he wanted to.
There'll be 66 out of here.
Yeah, so you about to say, speaking of the Warriors.
Speaking of the Warriors.
January 18th.
Ladies and gentlemen, we bringing back the boogie.
Yes. Boogie, woogie, woogie. He's coming. The boogeyman is coming to get you. He's coming back.
I'm the boogeyman.
Coming back on Raw. No.
And I'm coming to get you.
But he's coming back January 18th. What does this mean for the Warriors and for the rest of the league?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
You don't think so?
No.
Nothing.
He want to make a big impact and uplift the troops and galvanize the guys.
One
you know
monkey
what?
don't.
It's time. It's time, y'all. I'm here. Let's go.
No.
I'm shocked by y'all reaction.
I just don't see. I don't see Boogie Cousins really being a difference maker.
Wow. On defense in the post.
Defense, okay.
Yeah. Rebounding. You know.
No. When you got Clay looking in the mirror trying to find his shot.
He found it now though.
Did you see that shot he tried in the game yesterday? No, the hell he didn't.
Okay, he had 49 points last night. He had 49 points and only dribbled the ball 4 times.
43.
43 points and only dribbled the ball 4 times. What does that say?
That he can catch and shoot.
That's all you got to do. And you know what? Oh Lord, what I say?
Let it slip. That's all
Oh no, I ain't say that.
You almost did. You almost did.
That's why I was like,
Nah.
You almost did.
I'm not gonna say that. Damn.
You almost did.
You gotta watch it back.
I'm like, please don't give us a strike.
I was like,
Please don't do that.
I will. I'll watch
Boy,
it
my
back.
heart stopped. I go,
Smooth.
smooth. We're used to this, but really?
2019.
You almost had a Booker T moment right there.
Hulk
Hogan.
Come to you.
No, I was just gonna say that if Clay keeps this up, he'll be the reason why the Warriors will go back to back
Clay
to back.
can't keep this up. Nobody on the Warrior team is really consistent now.
Oh man, I
I
don't know. You know what was? You know who was a difference maker?
Who?
It was Dennis Rodman on a Bulls team that was putting up points because Dennis Rodman put the defense in that team, but this team ain't the Bulls. They're not putting up points, man.
And when they thought they were the Bulls, they blew a 3-1 lead.
if they were playing like themselves, yeah, he'd probably be a difference maker to balance them out on defense. But he's really
I like
not.
how you said playing like themselves. But when you got him doing them little airball shots and looking like I didn't do it, when you got Steph trying to be Harden and getting called on it, that was funny.
That travel call. You know he was travel. Come on, he traveled, man.
He was like step back, then he stepped to the side. It was like, boy, that was 9 steps.
That was a LeBron, a LeBron step.
First of all, I know what you're talking about because I caught it on the Warrior game. That wasn't traveling. He took 2 steps and he laid it up. It was 2 steps. I watched it.
I'm talking about them other times, them other steps that he notoriously does.
It's 2.5. So when you got that, the Warriors are look, the reality is setting in for Golden State. And one person ain't gonna alter your reality. I'm sorry.
I mean, but what if he's like that missing piece to dominate?
But you know what? There's also another factor that you did not bring up. His Achilles. A lot of players
Stay healthy.
they're either not healthy or they're not the same player when they get an Achilles injury.
Kobe Bean.
That's
Bryant.
why, going back to football, Demaryius Thomas was when they questioned him about him if he's coming back to Houston,
The injury.
they said it's
them.
up in the air because it's an Achilles injury.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Boogie Cousins had.
And update at the half, Houston is up by 6 points. Right now, Harden has 23 points to Giannis 11 points.
I mean, way to go more in depth of what I said like 5 minutes ago.
Right now, I just want to highlight the Harden and Giannis scoring battle
That's
right now.
cool. Giannis finna yam over all of them, and the Bucks gonna win. Bucks gonna win.
Okay, I like the confidence. All right, so up next.
And I thought LeBron was gonna win the MVP, but this injury done messed all that up.
Right.
I'm like,
Well,
dang.
let's see. I still hold on to that because
if he does the surgery and comes back, he's got a chance.
yeah,
Because if he gets him in the playoffs,
yeah,
period.
right.
There you go. Storybook ending. We'll see you all in April.
But then
playoffs are in
he's
April.
also
March?
showing how valuable he is.
May?
Because, what?
May?
We
I
talking
thought
about?
the finals started in May. No, finals.
Man, the finals in June.
Yeah, the finals in June.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, playoffs starting in what, April, and then
Okay.
Okay,
So,
end of April, right?
yeah,
Because you got to take
It's
a
always
while.
at the March Madness.
right.
Okay, yeah.
So
It's like just good basketball back to back.
what we're gonna bring up? Okay, well, next topic anyway. Well, no, I'm sorry. LeBron James, he's shown how valuable he is just because he's not even playing on that team. Look how bad this team is looking without him on the court.
MVP for the time that he didn't play. Like, well, there it is. He should have got it last year. See,
Yeah.
bring it right back.
Yeah.
If they snub him of this 2 years in a row after he done carried the team once and probably gonna carry a team again, what did LeBron do to y'all? Is it because he refused to shut up and dribble? White lady? I don't even remember her name. But you know it's real when
Don't
he made
matter.
one documentary.
Irrelevant.
It don't matter.
He made the documentary called Shut Up and Dribble. I was like, ooh, smack in your face.
In the feast.
In the face.
In your face.
Take it in the face.
All right.
And Donnell Rollins.
Right.
Take it in the face.
So now, top 25 college basketball. Now
Let's get it.
Now we're getting into conference play.
Shame on me, man. I haven't really been following college basketball,
Hey,
man.
right now it's the time. Conference play has begun.
Okay.
It's serious.
Okay.
It's serious.
I gotta get into it,
these
man.
all the times you want to start watching these.
I actually
these
do like
games.
college basketball, man.
There it is. There it is.
I was like, these are the times.
All right, number 25, we have TCU.
Number 24, St. John's University.
Number 23, we have Oklahoma.
22, Indiana.
Number 21, Marquette.
Number 20, Iowa State.
19, Buffalo Wings.
Number 18, Kentucky.
Bluegrass, number
They
17.
dropping too.
You
sure
got
is.
Houston National Space Station. I don't know.
Cougars.
Mission Control. I'm trying to think of something.
They're the Cougars, man.
I mean, yeah, but he said Buffalo
Oh.
Wings, and I was like,
Houston, we have a problem.
we have Houston having a problem.
Yes.
Number 16, we have Ohio State.
At number 15, we have NC State.
At number 14, we have Mississippi State.
13, Florida State.
Number 12, we have North Carolina.
Oh, raise it up.
At number 11, we've got one of three Tigers from Auburn.
Number 10, Nevada.
Number 9, we have Virginia Tech. I lost my place for a minute there.
At number 9, Lord, at number
See, there you go.
I'm like Lord, at number 8, we have Texas Tech.
Number 7, Kansas Jayhawks.
Boo! At number 6, we have Michigan State.
At number 5, we've got Gons, as in Gonzaga.
4, Virginia.
Number 3, Tennessee.
At number 2, you got Michigan.
Number 1,
Dude.
Okay, now that's what I'm not getting.
what's that?
Well, I don't know what conference.
You talking like
Virginia's
how?
in. Yeah, I
How
don't know what
Michigan
conference they in.
Virginia is in
ACC.
ACC.
Ah, well, never mind.
Same
there
as
you go.
Duke.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Oh, wait, no, there you don't go. What?
Better record. But Duke has played better teams so far.
Yeah.
Like a Notre Dame fan.
But I mean, look
It's just like college football.
Look at Michigan. They
Like
15-0.
It's just like UCF not making it into.
I just want to
team.
highlight the teams that dropped from the
Or
rankings.
the top-
Wisconsin,
the top four,
Nebraska, and Iowa. Last week they were 22, 24, and 25 respectively. And now they're gone. But check this out. In the coaches poll, University of Virginia is number 1.
Yeah.
Duke is number 2.
No surprise.
And then Michigan is number 4. What? Why? Why is y'all mad?
Coaches poll really don't matter in the grand scheme. I don't even know why they have a coaches poll anyway.
Because the poachers wanted the poachers.
Who?
Poachers?
The poachers.
What you call us?
The ones that go out there.
The poachers that sit on the poach that just be
Yes,
just
the
sit out there
poachers.
looking.
The poachers.
The poachers. Okay.
Yeah, they want the coaches to feel important. The poachers vouching for the coaches.
Yeah, it is.
There we go.
Poachers and coaches unite. PCU.
Once again, thanks for checking out our show tonight, y'all. We appreciate the comments from ABQ and Josh, everybody. Much love to y'all. Be winding down. MLB offseason update real quick.
Nothing.
What's going on?
Word is that it's heating up that Machado may go to the White Sox.
Interesting.
And Harper may go back to the Nationals.
Yep. They're saying he might go back to.
Huh.
Ain't that something?
That is something. I don't expect that. I'll get that money.
You know what? You know what he did?
But you know what's
He
you know
pulled
what's
a
happening.
classic ex-girlfriend. When your man break up with you,
Break
right?
it down, Stan.
You go over and you entertain other people.
Well,
And you make them jealous. So then what you wanted with your ex that they didn't want to give it to you, you entertaining other people that are saying, we might give it to you. But we might give you something different. And then they see it and then they're like, oh, snap. Maybe they might be gone. So then they got to pull up with the boombox and the flowers, the baby come back, all of that. You got to pull up with the money. And now Bryce Harper might return back to the Capitol.
which I think that would be good
So
for
if you pull
baseball.
up with the money, you get the honey.
I ain't saying she a gold digger. She ain't messing with no broke.
See what he's saying is. See what he's saying is Bryce Harper got mind control over the Nationals. They be like, we ain't gonna sign you.
Yeah.
But when he leave,
Really?
we gonna sign him.
We gonna talk again.
We gonna talk again.
And from what I'm hearing so far, they actually have been the only team that has really given him a huge contract offer. The Nationals.
Really?
Now
Which I
word
think is just stupid.
is that he supposed to be meeting with the Phillies this weekend. So we'll
that
see.
might be it. That might
We'll
be
see.
the difference maker right there.
But he also said that he really isn't hyped up about Philadelphia. But money talks. So we'll see. But it sounds like he may go back
no
to
word
the
that the
Nationals.
Cardinals is
Nah.
they're not a dark horse
man,
in this
give
thing?
me the camera. Give me the camera. Give me the camera. Give me the camera. Right here. To whoever won that big old lottery here in St. Louis, stop being selfish. Think about other people, okay? You gonna partner with the Cardinals, all right? You throw that money in there. They gonna pay you back. Trust me. They gonna make that money back in 3 games. You ain't got nothing to worry about, man. Take a sacrifice for the greater good. The greater good. St. Louis baseball.
So with that being said, if someone did do that, would that mean that that person would own Bryce Harper?
No, because they had to give the money to the organization.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the organization got to sign him.
Gotcha.
It's a good faith contract.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you got to donate the money.
It's almost like
You got to write on the memo line of the check for $300 million.
I'm in real estate. I'm in real estate mode. It's like a wholesaling deal, man. You get it at the lower price. You make a deal to the buyer, and the buyer makes the deal. You get a cut.
Boom, there it is.
Boom.
Boom.
Right there. That is
Right.
the,
Look, what you get?
Wholesaling
Free
in
tickets for
one-on-one.
life.
So-
free tickets for the season.
There you go.
y'all
Free,
recall.
like behind the home.
And
plate.
and if you're a Cardinal fan, you get a bonus. Winning.
So
Right.
y'all recall 2 weeks ago we discussed the whole Tommy Pham thing, right?
Yeah.
What he said.
We
So
did that last week.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, last week. So why did the Rays now eliminate the top bowl section of the stadium? So now everyone has to sit at the lower bowl of the stadium.
That's smart and stupid. I see what they trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
I see what they trying to do.
Trying to make it more of a
You know what
an intimate-
that reminds me of?
What?
That reminds me
When
of
you at church
somebody.
and the pews is empty and you pass it, be like, come on, closer.
That reminds me of a Beijing. Somebody putting a Beijing on their face. No, they ain't got no hair. They put the Beijing on. That's what they did to their stadium right there. They put that Beijing
They
on.
done Beijing the stadium.
They done Beijing the stadium.
Oh,
Hey,
Lord.
that's like it's like going like to a spoken word event and you see all these chairs and tables empty in the front and everybody in the back. You're like, you know what? Let's fill this place up more by having everybody come up to the front,
Right.
to make it look like.
Make it look full.
You know,
That's exactly what it is.
Make it look good for the photograph.
Yeah,
I think the Beijing example was funnier.
I like that.
yeah.
They just put the Beijing on their stadium, man.
That is
All right.
Beijing the ballpark.
So peep this out.
They done Beijing the ballpark.
Right.
We gonna rename it now.
Now,
Beijing
if they
ballpark.
use that on social media, we know where they got it from.
Exactly.
we watching y'all.
We watching y'all. You better not use Beijing.
All 6 of our eyes. All right. So
And the people that watch this show.
exactly. We are an hour and 35 minutes into this show, and now it's time for congrats. You were right.
Well, look at us having a Sadal and Stanton type show.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? It's because we removed the segment. We ain't not talking about football for real no more. So after that's gone, it's gonna get
Pick'ems and all
shorter.
that stuff.
And then after whatever else, we ain't had hockey in there. We ain't had hockey in a minute. Hockey ain't nothing to talk about.
Haven't had wrestling.
Haven't had wrestling.
Yeah.
Shoot, in a minute we gonna take out we ain't gonna have to talk about the
Football.
national college football anymore.
Right. And then coming up, matter of fact, going back to baseball in a month and maybe a week or so,
Spring training?
Spring training comes back.
I just wanna highlight something. I wanna give a personal shout out to the St. Louis Cardinals organization. For years, they have been flipping me the bird. But for this year, on my 25th birthday, they having a home game.
Hey.
I almost cried when I saw it. I was like,
Hey, so
finally.
you got to make sure they be there, right?
Yeah. You
Yes,
gotta make sure
I'm
they do it.
in there.
Got to.
I'm in there between my brunch and my jam
well, when
session.
is
I'm
that?
at the game. April 6th, and the game is at, oh, Lord.
What day? I mean, not
That's
what day.
Saturday.
Okay.
Saturday. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, it is.
And I believe the game is at 1:15.
All right, man. You
Either
know what that
1:15 or
means.
3:15.
You know what that means. We
A
go
special edition.
special edition.
Special edition.
Let me check.
Hey.
It's at 1:15.
Is this a
against
year?
The Padres.
Oh yeah.
Against the fatherless father.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of jokes flying that day.
Daddy wasn't there.
Child support will be going up that day. Let me stop.
Do the step, daddy. Do the step, daddy. Do the step, daddy.
You're gonna be
You
like,
ain't
"Hey,
my daddy.
Padres,
Shut up.
Who's your
You
daddy?
ain't my daddy. Shut up.
You don't know.
All right, congrats, you right.
All right, I got one. Quite obviously.
Preach it.
It's the way he broke the silence.
Right.
It's like, all right,
I got one.
I got one.
You already know who it's gonna go
Damn it.
to. So I might as well just get it out of the way. Damn it.
Oh man.
Stanton,
Yes, sir.
Stand now.
you were correct
Thank you.
in picking the Clemson Tigers to win over the Alabama Crimson Tide
That's half of it.
in the national championship game.
That's half of it.
I did choose.
How
I
is
did
that
choose Clemson
half of
also,
it?
though.
No,
Just
no,
so you know.
I'm not talking about your half. I was talking about the other half of the conversations that we spoke of earlier.
Oh,
Somehow, you were also correct
Mm-hmm.
that Tua Tagovailoa being pulled in the middle of the game, being replaced by Jalen Hurts. It didn't happen the way you said.
Yes, it did.
However,
it was due to an injury.
It was-
his pride was injured.
but yes, I know how to take my L.
He caught pride-asitis.
I know how to take my L
That sounds
like
nasty.
a man.
That sounds nasty.
Hey, that's your nasty man.
You got pride-asitis.
Pause.
Like, that sounds like something.
Pause. Pause.
split.
No. No.
I'm just mad he did it so effortlessly though. That
No. You was doing so well, man.
All right, come on. We're going to wrap this up. We getting out of here for now.
All right, man.
Thank you.
You were right. Thank you. All right.
All right.
That's mine.
Anybody else?
I ain't got nothing.
I ain't got nothing.
All right.
All right, bruh. You tripping.
Yeah, I got one. Smooth, bro. You was tripping when you just said what you just said right there, man.
No. I want to hear Smooth Because I think I know where you're going with yours.
Okay. Here we
I
go.
want to hear.
Because I don't have any
I
Bernie
wanna
tripping
hear
this
it.
time.
I don't either.
So I sat back. If y'all noticed, I sat back and listened to y'all give y'all predictions pretty much. I know you didn't have an actual prediction.
I waved the white flag.
You know what I'm
ready
saying?
for it. I'm ready for
In
it.
regards to the NFL playoffs.
I'm ready for it.
So, once again, you got Chiefs, Colts, Chiefs at home. You know how I feel about the Chiefs. First game in the playoffs, they suck at home. Colts are coming in on a freaking roll. Defense looking good. Andrew Luck looking good.
They might be tired though.
No, too much adrenaline. They ready.
I mean, they can still burn out. Look at Alabama.
Chargers, Patriots. Chargers are a more well-balanced team, I feel, than the Patriots right now. Patriots are like on that decline, like it's gasping for air.
He beat around the bush. I know what you're gonna say.
Dallas Cowboys, Rams. I fear that matchup like you do. Because that defense, the offense for the Cowboys, they're coming around. You know how you feel about the Rams already.
Yeah.
Nick Foles and them Eagles going into New Orleans. I haven't been real impressed with the offense like I was early in the season when the Rams played the Saints. All these 1 and 2 seeds are going to lose this weekend.
That is not what I thought he was going to say. I thought he was going to say the Super Bowl was going to be a battle of Los Angeles.
Oh, no. I ain't saying that. I'm saying all these 1s and 2 seeds are going to lose this weekend.
Considering what I've been saying about football, I can't say you tripping. I can't.
Let me look at these 1
I
and 2
can't
seeds real
because
quick.
it could happen.
That means
It can happen.
the
You
Chiefs
never
will
know.
lose. The Patriots are going to lose.
Okay, you tripping.
The,
on one
the
half.
Rams are going to lose
You
and the Saints are going to
50%
lose.
tripping.
50%?
No, you 70. Wait.
75.
You 75% tripping. I had to think about it. Yes, the Patriots are gonna lose.
Everybody else
I
gonna
just
win.
feel that in my bones. Chiefs are gonna win. Saints are gonna win. Rams are gonna win. That's what I'm feeling. I feel that wait, who would I have going to the Super Bowl all the way?
Texans.
Damn it. I feel like my Madden prediction of the Super Bowl is gonna come true. I played the Chiefs against the Rams. I feel like that's gonna happen.
You got a bro you tripping?
No, I don't. I just can't. I can't. Honestly, I can't say that. It could happen.
Yeah.
Is it Idiot of the Week time?
Yep.
Can I go first?
Let's go.
I got Nick Saban.
Uh-oh.
Negro last year.
He ain't no Negro.
You missed 2 field.
he far from one.
Crap. Can't say that. Boy, last year, you missed 2 field goals. You missed what you lined up to do. So what made you think?
I know he's
Like, I just want to know. What made you think that lining up to do what you missed twice and not doing it, thought you was going to make it? The defense looked at you. Number 44 was on that dude the
They were
whole
standing up.
time.
They were standing up the whole
Number
time.
44 was looking dead at the holder, like, I'm on you.
Like Tony Baker, he was standing up the whole time.
And then just got
The
popped.
whole time.
So Nicky boy, for thinking, for what's that called? For being crazy, for doing the same thing and expecting a different result.
Yes, that's called insanity.
Insanity, crazy, just bat crazy, just nuts. You are my idiot of the week. You are my idiot of the college football playoffs. You're just stupid. You're just damn stupid. You had one job. Win the game. Couldn't do it.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Like you really did. You and your special teams coach need to just get y'all heads out of each other's asses.
You know what, Nick, man? I'm going to do what I think most of your players want you to do, as you've been telling the players to do. Nick Saban, get on the line.
We running baseline to baseline 5 times, no stops.
Nick Saban, and I'm so glad to say this. You a new fool.
Like literally.
Hey, you know what? We're not gonna stray far from Alabama because we got us another idiot on Alabama.
Come on.
Oh my goodness, man! And his name is Quentin Williams. Now, Quentin Williams saved himself before last game against the Oklahoma Sooners. He was going to start to say something about Kyler Murray, and he stopped himself.
Oh yeah.
And that was good. He stopped himself. That's nice. But you know what? He should have kept stopping himself. They should have never put a mic in his face.
What did I miss? Hold on.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you what he did.
Because I was watching the Supercast on ESPN too.
I'm reading the article here, MSN right here. He had some choice words about Clemson's offense. Now, mind you,
Sure did.
Clemson put up 44 points. 44. Here, I'm surprised his name ain't Glenn because this guy is as stupid as he is.
Oh Lord, what did he say?
He said that Clemson's offense was very easy to defend. He said the Tide faced far better offenses before the title game. He said they weren't hard at all. They were very easy. They capitalized on a lot of mental errors. We made a lot of mental errors. Just like what you're saying right now. They didn't come out and do nothing special. We played greater offense than that. Oklahoma offense or Georgia's offense, we just made a lot of mental errors and they capitalized. That's what good teams do. They capitalize on mental errors.
I got a question.
Yeah.
I got a question.
You stand.
Thank you. I have multiple questions. What position does he play?
He plays defensive tackle.
Okay. How many points did Clemson score?
44.
Okay. How many points did Alabama offense score? Give me a second. In the second quarter.
0. 3.
Yes.
3.
Trick. You want to know just a fun fact? They scored that within 12 seconds of the second quarter. How many points did they score after that?
0.
How many points did they score in the third quarter?
0.
Fourth quarter?
0.
How many points did they score in total?
0. How many brains is in Quentin Williams' head?
You carry the 4, you divide by 2, the square root of pi. Point 0.00000000001.
Wrong. It's actually 0.0000000000000-1.
Damn it, I didn't carry the 2.
I know it, man. You know what? The only mental error that happened
He opened his mouth.
is your damn mouth. That's the mental error. You opening your damn mouth. You lost. Bad.
Like real bad.
What the hell you talking about? What the hell you talking about, man? You lost by 28 points. They rolled your ass up like a blunt.
We almost had them.
Hold on, no. They rolled the tide.
They rolled the tide up like a blunt and smoked that in front of them like a fatty. And you talk about it's very easy to defend. Boy, man, if you don't get... Congratulations, man. Quentin Williams, you done played yourself.
Dumbass. I mean, wait, that ain't right. That ain't how I go. Get your head out your ass.
He just kind of knew what dumbass.
Dumbass.
I'm like, wait, that ain't right.
Quentin Williams, get your fat, hungry behind on the line.
Yeah. You a new fool, bro.
Dumbass. There it is. That's where it fits. I found it. Shout out to that 70 show. He said that all the time.
Goodness gracious. What is he talking for?
So y'all familiar with this past weekend's game, Cowboys, Seahawks, when the Cowboys player broke his leg?
God,
Yes.
I didn't see it. I don't want to see it.
I saw it. I was talking to him about that. I don't never want to see that again.
I'm going to look at it, though.
It's sad because
it was like a hockey stick.
It's sad because, he was it was like a twig.
Yeah.
It was like a twig and it went sideways.
Yeah.
That man's career probably over. And it's sad because, he wasn't a high draft pick. He had to fight to get on the team and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sad.
So of course that sucks.
Why is that
Now last week, prior to the playoff games.
Oh, you looked it up.
You saw it. So prior to the playoff games, week 17.
I feel bad because the first thing I thought
was what?
Was Cat Williams. That boy had a back paper clip.
Oh no!
Come on, Stanton.
The disrespect.
Leave that to Smooth to do. Leave it to Smooth, not you.
All I heard in my head, he got back paper clips.
Oh gosh.
Ooh, I got serious. Oh my God.
Okay,
Smooth,
so
you gonna get to your idiot soon.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to
try.
All right, so the Giants wide receiver on week 17.
Week 17.
Jawill Davis.
Jawill?
Yeah, Jawill.
Like soccer Jawill?
Jawill.
Jawill.
He was placed on injury reserve a few minutes prior to the game. He he suffered a significant knee injury. It didn't happen during a football-related issue. It happened while he was in the locker room dancing.
You got to be kidding me.
Suffered a
in the
season-ending
room, in the
injury.
locker room dancing.
Yo. He broke his leg in 2 places.
Yes.
The ankle and the calf.
Yes.
Damn.
So bad.
Because it snapped twice. It didn't snap once.
So
Because if you seen it,
what I said,
if you seen it, it went pop, pop.
I saw it. I was like, ooh.
It went pop, pop.
It looked like back paper clips. All right, I'm done.
Wrong.
I'm sorry. And it don't help me black either. I feel bad.
So yeah.
I'm gonna go home and watch that.
Giants wide receiver.
Back to this idiot, man.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. No, wait. He hurt himself. What did he do? What did he do? Slip on some soap?
He was doing the snake leg.
He was probably doing, one of them,
Shoot.
Crow.
Oh Lord.
So yeah, he of course season-ending
God.
injury and for horse playing in the locker room.
Do you really call it a season-ending injury when it was on week 17 on the Giants?
And then the Giants.
The season was already over, bro.
Hey, but it could affect him for next year too.
And you never heard of this guy, right?
Nope.
Yeah, he ain't.
It's something about unheard of wide receiver.
You don't want anything like that on you, just because like injury like that,
Right.
and then a stupid injury like that, because you already got to fight for a roster spot anyway.
Exactly. It ain't guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed,
Damn.
and if it's not guaranteed for a guy that had a gruesome injury, just such as this guy for the Cowboys, you tearing something because you was dancing in the locker room
They gonna cut you.
after week
You
17
getting released
at
in the
the
offseason.
game
That you lost.
No, they won.
They won last week.
They won against the Cowboys week 17.
No, Cowboys won.
Oh yeah. So you lost that game. You dancing in the locker room.
You lost the game. You lost your leg. You lost your spot on the team. You lost your pride. You lost your confidence.
And you're gonna lose your money.
You're gonna lose your wife and your kids. Like your wife gonna go with the kicker who know how to take care of his legs. You done messed up. When the last time you heard a kicker breaking his leg? Never.
They not his leg, but what's his name? Grammatica, Martin Grammatica.
Yeah.
After he made a kick,
He was so excited.
he jumped, and when he landed, tore his ACL.
Yeah.
He laughing.
it's like, yo.
Because he went out, he went one.
He was like, yeah,
You know what's funny? You know what's real funny about that? You were the kicker. The leg is supposed to be the strongest part of your body that you work out often.
And
you think your ACL will survive the ground.
Now, don't let me mention Sebastian Janikowski.
Oh, yeah.
He pulled that hammy.
Damn it. Wide rights.
So, yeah, Giants player, wide receiver, Jarrell Davis, you are my idiot of the week.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Uh-oh.
Bruh, let me holler at you. It's week 17. You lost. Your season was over before you took the field. You had one job. Wash your ass and go home. But no, you had to dance in the locker room. Nick, what? Get your head out your ass. Shoo! Face ass.
What I need you to do is unbend your paper clip, heal up, and get your ass on the line.
Back, paper clip.
You a new fool.
Dumbass.
You got one, man.
Got it.
You
There
got
it is.
one.
All right, what if?
What if he wasn't dancing in the goddamn locker room? What if he took his black ass home and just went home, went to sleep, took a nap? You ever go night-night? Shoot, that's what you should have done.
I got one, actually.
Night.
It's related to what we were talking about. What if Sebastian Janikowski never injured his hamstring?
He still be one of the greatest kickers of all time.
I'm just saying, would the Seahawks would have won, and we wouldn't be talking about the Cowboys, right?
Yeah, it'd be Seahawks at New Orleans and Philadelphia
Yeah, I mean, coulda, woulda.
at the Rams.
Yeah, it would have been Philadelphia at the and it probably would be a different story coming up this weekend. All because Sebastian pulled that hammy.
Yeah.
And we're here right now.
It's crazy.
That's what can happen in the playoffs, man. Anything can happen.
All right, my what if? What if Nick Foles continues his magic and actually wins another Super Bowl?
It would
Man,
have all been for naught because he would be a free agent afterwards.
he can write his own check next year with any team he wants,
Jacksonville.
except the Eagles, of course, because they already got Carson Wentz. But any team, any other team, he can write his check. He can write his own contract. I mean, 2-time Super Bowl winner from the bench. That's never happened in NFL.
Right.
Never happened. Now it's happened before once, is you had Hostetler winning, but for the Giants, but that's never happened twice as a backup going in there.
And something that came to my mind, Stan, the Timberwolves are considering hiring Fred Hoiberg to take over.
I ain't never heard of him, man, in my life.
He was the coach that replaced Tibbs in Chicago.
So now he might do it again for the Timberwolves.
Give me the camera. Give me the goddamn-
Timberwolves, for real.
So
Give me the
would that be like the first time in history that happened?
I don't know about
To
basketball.
take over a coach for two different teams?
I do know for basketball.
Give me the camera. I got the camera. Let me tell you something. Minnesota, whoever the hell in charge, let me tell you something. Don't do it. If it's not evident by what he did the first time he was in this situation, don't do it. Don't. Stop. Nick, stop it. It's like you really don't want to win, do you? You really don't. You just content with losing. You content with getting knocked out in the first round of the playoffs. You just content in life.
They're a glutton for punishment, man.
With the flat tire on your damn tricycle, you just content in
They
life.
just
ain't
riding
you?
with a donut.
Just riding with a damn donut. No, you're supposed to ride on it for that long. Be like, man, like just riding. Stupid. I swear to God, if that happened, I'm just gonna be like, y'all,
I give up.
dumbasses.
Did you have a what if?
I smell another idiot of the week if that happens.
Oh yes, you do. Oh yes, the hell you do. You smell 3 of them in one organization. The owner, the GM, and you. All 3 of y'all. Get on the
Everybody
goddamn
on
line.
All
the line.
three y'all.
All 3 of y'all. We running from baseline to baseline, up the steps, back down the steps, baseline to baseline, up the steps, all the way up to the nosebleeds. Y'all gonna rue today.
And I ain't gonna say it no more.
That's just stupid.
You got a what if?
I ain't got no what if. That just pissed me off. And I ain't even, that just, God. It's like you literally pissing on Tom Thibodeau front door. Like, that's what you doing. It's like you.
And with that being said, that is our show. Next week, we have a loaded show for you. I'm gonna try to get this setup to be different from our past as well. Make it real nice and special for for next week. But we will be at Smoke Session. The information is on the screen. Come on through. Doors open at 6 o'clock. Show starts at 7. Bring your peoples on out. Let's have a good time. Discuss some sports. We have Corey Bethany. He is one of the presidents of Mo Better Sports. We have KM. He'll be back throughout for the whole show.
And what's crazy is he'll be back after the Patriots lose.
And then lastly, we will have Roxy Jones. She is a self-made entrepreneur, but she's also big in sports medicine. And I know that you've been going through, recently doing your change in regards to
my health. Yeah.
So she's coming through.
Nutritionist?
Huh?
Nutritionist, or you said sports medicine?
Yeah, sports medicine. Okay. So, so we have a stacked show. We're gonna have a good time. Share. Let's.
We got a loaded show next week, man.
I can't wait. So
might have to put a suit on.
Suit and booted. So come on through. Let's have a good time. Catch us next week. This is the Platform Sports Talk Show. We are your Wednesday night sports alike. Yeah. I'm your boy Smooth.
And I'm Sadal.
And I'm Stanton, baby.
When it's about sports,
it becomes our business.
And business just picked up.
We out of here.
Power up on them.
See you next